hand sanitizer and do it by accident.
Hand sanitizer, you have to go back to the doctor. Tell the truth. How's that itch holding up there, buddy? How's the itch?
Sometimes a rash is just a rash.
That's irrational. I don't even understand that. Inconceivable. Inconceivable. Oh, wait. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hi. Hi. Welcome back to Black, White, and Red All Over. Who are you? I'll be Victor today. Just for today. Just for today. Dude.
Yeah.
What's the books that came out this week?
Yeah.
Like a load of books.
It was...
What? You guys dumped some serious publications.
And it's tough. Like, I love Jupiter's Legacy.
Right.
But it's a tall order to shadow it by something else.
Man. I had to put it... Okay. How are we going to talk about this? Because, like, I have that up here. Do you have one up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost had 3 of these, I'll be honest.
Because I understand this. I'm about that life as well. And I also put in the Spider-Verse piece. Did you?
I went with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
I was curious.
Tell me about S.H.I.E.L.D. because it had Marvel Girl on it, or Miss Marvel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great. That was the problem. It was just kind of very middle of the road.
Right.
It doesn't get too deep, so fans of the show, and it's a one and done.
Oh, okay.
So I think the theory is fans of the show can come in, pick up a book, and not have to worry about
all of the history, backstory, all that fun. Okay, gotcha.
But it was fun playing with all the characters involved.
But it's actually like the show characters, like Fitz and all of them?
Yes, but it takes place in the 616 universe.
Oh.
So it's...
Ish.
I get the feeling that Marvel is working their way towards their cinematic universe being the same as their comic universe.
Interesting. Especially considering that it started off with such heavy undertones of the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
And kind of... So how will they do that with Daisy?
I don't know.
It's
going to be weird.
Okay. So, for me, Spider-Verse.
Yes, you were talking about that. This was really cool.
This was an amazing... Like, I didn't even... Like, I was just like, Spider-Verse, it looks interesting. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
Bunch of different stories. Oh, my God. Like, there was some serious fun in it. There's one... Like, the one that got me was the Punk Spider-Man story.
Yeah.
And that just turned all the way up. Like, from that point forward, I was in. The one that has taken my breath away is the one that's totally in Spanish, which is awesome. Like, I can't read it because I don't speak Spanish, but it was totally amazing to see that.
Because it's that universe.
Right. Like, that's... It puts you there, and it's one of those weird things where I don't find it pandering or anything like that. Like, this is, like, just something very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Just organic.
Yeah. It was cool. I did follow along with the pictures. Don't think that I just was like, oh, it's Spanish, I can't. Ah. No. I followed the pictures along, did enough said version, and I think it made sense, but I just thought it was something really cool that they just happened to throw that in there, just kind of, and there you go, Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, it was good times. It was really good. I enjoyed it. A lot of different stories. So if this is all that's going on in the Spider-Verse thing, that's a fun read. Like, I'm gonna...
Yeah, it's your old school style fun Spider-Man, and it hits on these different things, and they don't try to, I don't know, overburden us with anything. It's just solid.
Got you. That's awesome. That's very awesome. My number 2 for this week would also be Jupiter's Legacy. We've been waiting for this one.
Yeah.
Mark, thank you for kicking us out. I know working with Frank can sometimes be a long process, but he's a very talented creator, so it kind of works. Frank, I'm only going to call you Frank one more time, and then I'm going to call you Vincent, because that's your name. We share that V, you know what I'm saying? V-I, that's how we're doing it. So, this was a pretty book.
Yeah.
It was a pretty book.
Yeah, Quietly's work is always just spectacular. And there's so much Mark once again killed it.
Right?
The family's been flushed out.
Right.
And there's no secret there. You knew it was
coming. You knew that was coming.
And just the way everything fit together, the agent that was stalking him.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to tell you what my problem with this is. This is a typical, quote unquote, 22-minute Saturday morning cartoon. When you want it to be an hour and a half plus feature film.
Yeah, I was so torn because this is the first part of it.
Yes, like that moment
Yeah.
hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's about to go down. But then it makes me look at the rest of the story, and I get it. I get it. Like, you have to condense, but Lord knows, like, please, for the love of all things right in this world, even if you don't do it with Frank, and no diss to Frank whatsoever. I said I wasn't gonna call him Frank, but I'm gonna call him Frank for this one. Please release your unabridged, or your deconstructed version of this story, because I know it sprawls. I know it does.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Fill in the blanks. Give us short story interjections in between here and there. I want to see where you took this, because sometimes you'll just drop a nugget and you'll leave it like it was nothing. But I know, like, it was special.
Yeah.
It was special.
Yeah, because it's that continuing thing of Mark is putting actual reality.
Yes.
Like, why shouldn't superpowered beings, all those things, and he puts it in such a way that you don't realize you're really thinking about heavy, deep social issues.
Yes, you're being charged socially, politically, economically, futuristically, if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he put so many different things and just onions it all out to make you really, like, the guy that's hunting them. Like, he was like, I was a villain and really wasn't my thing, but this is perfect. Like, you see, like, this is personality speaking here. That's psychology deeply rooted into this.
And the whole toying with the idea of sacrifice for the greater good.
Yes.
Like the line about people would have lined up.
Yes.
I
can't argue.
Yeah.
Can't argue. It's so real. Favorite moment from this issue, what can you call it? What would you call it?
Do not mess with Mama Bear. Yeah.
So real. She just became like the blackest mom ever, because, like...
And she was a character I thought was weak.
I know!
Like not weakly created, but like...
Yeah, but no, like, she would not stand up to what this world is now. Like, no way.
Yeah, just go in hiding.
Right.
No.
The better don't.
Oh,
better don't.
Fight scene.
But no, the part that got me, though, because, like, I felt it coming when he was like, "Mommy, help me." I felt that coming.
Yeah.
And yes, amazing. That was a great moment. Like, and it's those parts I'm like, just give us a little more. Like, I want to know, like, what it was she went through when she heard it, processed what it was.
Yeah.
Because I love the reactions. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But I want to see that moment. I want the description of what that moment when she registered.
Yeah. Was she...
Oh, not my baby.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. Was she working on the line when that happened?
It didn't matter. It did not matter. Awesome. But Dad to the rescue too, though. Shout out.
Oh my
like,
God, the
right?
panel with,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Bottom line, get that book, please. No matter what, get that one. It's necessary.
Here's one of the problems. Diamond Comics doesn't have all the back issues in stock. I went to do a restock to get everything because I know there's people that have missed out.
Right. They got none.
They've got parts of it, but they don't have everything.
That's not good. Do we have like a 1 through 3 at least? Maybe? What the crap? Is there a trade? Can you get a trade?
Not for the... It's going to be, but it's going to collect.
It's only going to
through here.
Oh, Mark. Come on, man. Republish something.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Yeah,
help us help you.
Tell them to do another print run.
Come on.
Something,
please.
man.
Come on. Help us help you get these books out, because
it's brilliant.
This is solid. Book 1, though.
Yeah. It sucks because we have to wait, but it's awesome because there's going to be more. I'm
telling you. Okay, have I told you the thing about this? That, okay, when they talked about the Miller World books being unified, and who, like, how this is pre-wanted.
Okay. Oh.
Did we not talk about this? This is pre-wanted. So remember when you got in Wanted, the guy has the red cape, and of course we thought, oh, it's Superman. It's a nod towards Superman. No, it's the Utopian. It's the Utopian's cape.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if that's actually like been confirmed, but that is my call. And yeah, go ahead, cry on that. Mark Miller, do the Mark Miller dance. You win. That's your official dance, Mark. Go ahead and feel free to use it whenever you want.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Okay, so even having said all that,
I was going to say, that's That is our second.
That is
book
number
of the week.
2. That is number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, when the House of Mouse purchased Marvel, everyone was like, oh, blah, 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 what's going to happen?
They're
Blah,
going
blah,
to
blah.
Disneyfy it.
Right, like, this is crazy, this is so bad. And then we get, like, the Avengers, you know.
Which was pretty decent.
Not
from
too
what I
bad,
heard.
you know.
Wasn't shabby.
Even to the point where they utilized their influence owning ESPN,
Yeah.
right, to air the new Age of Ultron trailer.
Yeah.
Shout out, like, genius. Like, you're taking a bunch of, like, I don't know, it was some team up in Oregon
Yeah.
playing the Buckeyes, baby! Yeah! OHIO,
with an exclamation point at the end.
the Ohio State University national champs. Hi. Comic Town is in Columbus. I don't know if you knew that, but you know it now.
We've been
don't
dropping
you?
subtle hints.
I mean, we tried to tell you, but you're going to learn today. But at any rate, so during the national championship game, for them to air the trailer, like a brand new trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, you're introducing like a whole bunch of different fans to this project. That's awesome. So that speaks to a lot of what Disney has involved. But then they purchased Lucasfilm.
And a lot of people were scared.
Very scared.
They're like, oh, they're going to get rid of the extended universe, and they're going to Jar it up or
Right,
something.
it's gonna muck it up. Like Jar Jar's gonna be a part of, regular con. They're gonna Disneyfy a Jar Jar. Like that would be weird. He'd be like Goofy, like me so say this or thing.
Yeah.
Like that's terrible. I don't even know. And then of course, you had the long-standing history of the Dark Horse books, and people were like, that's sacred ground. Like they did such amazing work. All you naysayers, all you Mark Mays out there of the Disney Star Wars experience, I need you all to sit down. Just sit down. Sit down. Go to the back of the line. Yeah. Go to the back of the line and sit down. Hush your face, because this piece of art here that is published on this day.
Jason Aaron, John Cassidy.
Is it Laura Martin? Is that who did the colors? Did Laura do the colors on this? 'Cause
I
I'm gonna
believe so.
say yes, because the way that it feels.
Yeah, because it's
Where the credits at? It
they're
doesn't even
right.
matter.
They're right before the 5-page sneak preview of the Darth Vader comic. Yes.
Yeah.
Laura
okay.
Martin.
Yeah. Love. This is how you do a licensed comic deal. I wasn't a Star Wars kid. Like, I admit this wholeheartedly. Like, up until the point where I was almost 18 years old, I didn't know that Star Wars was 3 different movies. That's how broken about this I was. This turned me into a 10-year-old.
It's ridiculous.
A
It is so
10-year-old.
good. I would marry this comic.
After I divorce it, like, you get a 10 after I'm done.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
That's all. Okay, wait. Let's see. First page, right? You get mood. Okay. The second page, which is a 2-page spread, you get the music. I don't care who you are. You know what that sounds like. You got the dun, like you are there. It is real. Characters. They are. You hear actors' voices.
Yeah.
You do. Jason Aaron, if you don't write the next episodes or 6 of Star Wars, I feel like, no diss to you, JJ. I love you, JJ. But I'm saying though.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams, read this and then
Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
bring him on board.
Do
somehow.
something, please. Please. This is.
He captures these characters, the essence of these characters. They're not rewritten to be Disneyfied or Marvelified. They are the characters.
This is Star Wars.
From 4 to 6.
This is Star Wars.
This comic takes place in between 4 and 5.
And that is what makes this tremendous.
yeah,
Tremendous.
because there's questions like. In Episode 4, Vader didn't have any idea who Luke Skywalker was
At all.
and then suddenly in Episode 5, he's like, "Dude, I'm your dad."
Right.
How do we? Yeah, we knew Jabba wanted Han. We knew the Empire wanted Han.
We didn't
but
know exactly why.
Yeah, and it never made sense why the Empire finally got a hold of him, and they're just like, "Here you go, Jabba."
Here's Jabba. Take him.
Now
Now we'll know.
yeah, it all makes sense.
Now we will know.
Oh my God! And Vader does the Vader.
Dude. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was born to read this comic.
Yeah, I was gonna say the book is good. Number 1. Okay, like this is our number 1 top pick. I don't know if you know this yet. If you haven't figured that out.
Yeah, they're subtle hints, much like we're in Columbus, Ohio.
Right. This one.
I don't even know where to start.
The last page of the story. That right there, like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Luke.
Yes.
Luke doesn't listen to old Ben,
And
I thank him for
I
it.
know, like it was like I want to say like and oh he sucks, but we thank you for that.
Yeah.
This is going to be something amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, it just is, y'all. Like, I don't even know if like they're just gonna do a run and then they're gonna skip to like between 5 and 6. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, they could drag this out for as long as they want to
Yeah.
and just kind of be like 3, 4, 5 years from now, then they go, okay, episode 5.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. As long as this keeps going like it is, I'm good with it. It's so good with it.
There's the moments like there's a scene where someone gets.
Yep.
And it's a throwback, episode 5. We don't have to deal with whiny Luke because he's grown up just enough.
Just enough. Just enough.
It's so good.
Like,
and just hearing 3PO's voice.
oh God, you do! It's so amazing. It is so amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, there's so many different aspects of it all that, because then like, okay, so wait, vibe with me on this one. So the way that they do this to get to this place, right? Are those not the same outfits that are from? Okay, that's what I thought. Like, so it explains like how they were able to like get that way and walk into that place. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know that was the most obtuse conversation of all time, but if you get the book, you know
will
what I'm
make
talking
sense.
about. You know exactly what get the book. Genius, genius. I did, okay, just to save face and talk about something else before we jump right back to Star Wars. I did read some other books. These are some pretty interesting ones. We got Green Lantern Corps, very fun. Interesting, it didn't quite pick up as well as the actual core Green Lantern title, but it is setting an interesting stage. Jon Stewart's going to take the forefront of leadership of the Corps. That's interesting. World's End, I heard that this was like some explanation about Clark Kent. I didn't get it because I hadn't been reading it. So, but stuff happens.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. Art's not bad though. Yeah. Art's not bad. It did look pretty nice. A lot of people drawing in it, so not bad. People.
Some shiz happens.
People. I think it's one of the most romantic moves I've seen in a Walking Dead comic in a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. At the end.
Oh, I was thinking of
Look
the earlier
at you.
one.
No, not that. Not that.
I was thinking of the earlier one.
You're like, no, that's not romantic. No, at the end.
Okay.
One of the most romantic.
That will make sense once you read Walking Dead.
Once you read The Walking Dead, you'll get it. But like, this is good stuff. Like this, not that Outcast overshadows Walking Dead, but it kind of refreshes the palette a little bit when you go back to this and you go, Kirkman, that guy, like, this is all like sprawling, great storytelling, and it's the story, it's the plot that's moving you, but this, pure character, and you love it. So definitely honorable mentions. Walking Dead definitely wins the pot of gold for honorable mentions this week. But going back to Star Wars, okay, the cover, John Cassidy is an inspired choice for this series because the weird thing is, to me, and maybe this is just me, because like I said, I'm a slightly removed Star Wars fan.
Okay.
But I don't see Mark Hamill. I actually see Luke Skywalker. I actually see Han Solo. Despite the fact that they do carry a resemblance to the actors that portrayed them.
Okay, I see that, yeah.
I see more of the characters themselves. Is that weird?
No.
Okay, good.
No,
good.
That's the blending of the writing and the art that they're not directly saying, okay, this is what Mark Hamill looks like. This is Harrison Ford. This is these people.
Right. Like, because there's like this shot in particular. You look at it, and Harrison Ford. This was based off of, but
that's Solo.
That is Han Solo.
Yeah.
That's who that is. It's Han Solo. I don't know. It's he struck a magical chord with that, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
And one of the things I like is that when Force actions are happening,
yes,
there's no like weird squiggly lines or anything. It's just it happens.
They require for you to infer the force. Like that's we're not gonna say, oh look, it's the magic, it's the little wigglies. No. Like this is real. But then you also feel like Vader is no joke.
Yeah.
They had a chance, y'all. Could have been over. Could have been real short. Credit scenes.
And they got Vadered.
No, they get Vadered. They got Vadered hard about the face, neck, and chest. They got Vadered, ladies and gentlemen, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, it was a good time. Shelby's making a face at me. He's like, ew, he said Vader. But if you read it, you'll know exactly why I said that, because those dudes definitely did.
They got Vadered.
They got Vadered. So, for the win.
Yeah.
I just can't. This is good stuff. This is such a good week. This is such a good week.
Oh, metachlorians.
Oh, no, this makes up for metachlorians.
It does. It kind of does.
Although it did make my metachlorian count go way high. Like, way, way high. I need to go to the doctor for that right there. Ooh, my metachlorians is acting up. I got to go.
I got to Elijah.
Speaking of which, I think I got to go Jar Jar. So, I'll see you in